Hey guys, my name's Chris Chan. I'm the owner of Chelsea Place Senior Care and the host of Senior Source TV. And today I'm bringing you the 5 types of senior housing. Most people look at this and they just call all that stuff a nursing home, but that is not the case. So let me break it down for you. If you are caring for your mom, your dad, a spouse, a loved one, and this is something that might be on the horizon, even if you're just looking, hey, what's out there? What are my options? This might be on the horizon. So let me go through it real quick. Let me break it down for you. I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible. I know it looks overwhelming, but bear with me, okay? So here's the deal. I grouped it from the least level of care to maybe the greatest level of care, and then what's also interesting is that's also probably the least expensive to the most expensive. So let's walk through this real quick. Typically, an independent living facility is going to be a larger apartment complex style, typically 55 and up. It's going to be intended for those that are still independent. They might drive their vehicle, they may manage their bills still, and they're cognitive, and they don't need help with their activities of daily living, such as transferring, toileting, bathing, things like that, right? It's going to be apartment style. They might have studios. They might have one-bedroom apartments. They might have kitchenettes, okay? Another thing that's going to be interesting is they'll have on-site services. They'll have daily meals. They might have activities and outings that are planned. So they're going to create kind of an environment and experience that's conducive to the senior population. Also, it's going to be primarily private pay. There's not going to be any insurance that's going to pay for that. It's going to be a primarily out-of-pocket expense. So adult family care homes, this is a unique industry. There's probably not a lot of information that you're aware about that. It's not very publicized because it's typically a family owner-operator, and it's usually going to be in a residential setting, 5 people or less. This might be, if you think about where your loved one's at, your mom or your dad or your spouse, and you think about what their needs are, and you have to kind of factor into, well, what's it going to cost me, all these things. This might be a good option for some families, just depending on maybe how active or less active their loved one is. But anyways, it's typically going to be 5 people or less. It's going to be a very family-friendly environment. You're going to have probably semi-private rooms. It'll be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that maybe had a converted garage or something. You're also going to have, it's going to be licensed by the state, but just under adult family care home. And it's private pay, and some Medicaid managed care programs will cover an adult family care home. So that's another option for you guys. As someone needs a little bit more care and needs some assistance with the activities of daily living, that might be an option, okay? And so another option, another alternative is assisted living. Assisted living is probably the most popular option that's available today. You're going to see more assisted living facilities than you will anything else. There's going to be 2 different types. You're going to have maybe a residential assisted living facility. It's going to be 6 or more, like 6 to 24 people. And then you're going to see more of a commercial style, more of kind of like your independent, where it's more of an apartment style, commercial style one, 25 to 120 people plus. There's 4 different license types. There's a standard license, there's a limited mental health license, limited nursing services license, and then extended congregate care license. Those 4 licenses allow for, maybe some of those other licenses will allow for more medical care. It's still not a skilled nursing facility, so there's not a high level of medical care, but those licenses, depending on what an assisted living facility is applied for, may be able to do a little bit more in-house than they can in like a standard licensed assisted living. So I share that with you because that might be a question to ask when you're touring, right? Assistance with activities of daily living. In ALF, they're going to be able to help with medications, toileting, transferring, those types of things. You'll be able to assist with that. Now, what you're going to find is that sometimes they might have a regular assisted living and then a memory care unit or a lockdown unit that's off of that. That's going to be to make sure that people are safe in that environment. So that memory care unit, typically people that have maybe Alzheimer's or dementia, more of like the advanced later stages, Parkinson's disease, where really they're wander risk, they're exit seeking, they might be extremely confused. They might be in a situation where they're causing the assisted living, the kind of the regular assisted living residents to be a little offended, or they may not understand why is this person acting like that. And so it might be more appropriate for someone to be in a memory care unit. So typically the cost of a memory care unit is going to be a little bit higher than your standard license ALF, but it's going to be private pay. VA will pay for some, or will help supplement the cost, and so will Medicaid managed care, okay? I know this is a lot. I'm going to try to get it all out and just keep it as short as possible. I will break all of these down independently on a separate video with a little bit more depth so you can narrow into the search. However, I think it's good to just know what your options are, and I think this will be helpful for you guys. So Skilled nursing, there's going to be, so skilled nursing is kind of that, what most people can think of as a nursing home. In the past, when people reference that word nursing home, the skilled nursing facility, what you'll hear in the medical industry called the SNF, is going to be actually kind of divided up into two parts now, a long-term care side and a rehab side. And I put on here the long-term care side may make up 40 to 70% of their overall business, and the rehab may make up the difference, okay? The difference here is that long-term care side is going to be people living there. It's their residents. They might have a higher level of care and therefore maybe can't be cared for in an assisted living facility. It's going to be more of a medical, more of a skilled services they're going to offer. It's going to be private pay, and Medicaid may pay for it. So what will happen sometimes is someone may go in there and they may pay for their care privately, but it's expensive. And eventually at some point a lot of people will run out of funds to pay for those services, and when they do, the state will step in and they can apply for Medicaid, and then Medicaid can help pay for that. So that's the biggest difference as opposed to assisted living outside of the skilled nursing or the medical side of it. You might, and also too, you're going to see that there's going to be a semi-private room as opposed to a private room. It just depends too on the availability and also the facility. Everyone's going to be a little bit different, but I'm just giving you a generalization, which is helpful. So the second one would be rehab. So you got rehab. Rehab's gonna be short term. That's for someone that had maybe a knee surgery, hip surgery, and they're coming to a skilled nursing facility for some rehab. They're gonna be receiving physical and occupational therapy, speech therapy, maybe skilled nursing, wound care, and this is gonna be covered primarily by Medicare or Medicare Advantage plans, where it's more of a health insurance benefit. So anyways, that's the skilled nursing breakdown. And then lastly, you got the continuing care retirement communities, CCRCs. Essentially what this is this is a massive development, and it includes all four of these other options over here. They might have a massive section of independent living. They might have a big old assisted living facility on site. They might have other medical services on site. They might have a skilled nursing facility. They might have an outpatient rehab. It's going to be a massive medical. Typically, these are master planned retirement communities. But the idea behind it is, it's a large community that includes all sorts of care. It may require a buy-in and an ongoing monthly fee. Everyone's going to be a little bit different as far as how they're structured, but some of them might require like money that's put down plus an additional monthly fee. Some places I've even seen they have homes for sale inside of them. So it really depends on what you're looking for. But it's also, what some people like about it is that aging in place. They know that, hey, once I'm in here, and I set all this stuff up and I make the arrangements with the office there, then I can age in place for the rest of my life, and I don't have to worry about maybe transitioning through these steps separately. So anyways, that's the quick rundown of the 5 types of senior housing. So there's more than just a nursing home out there. I hope this was helpful. Hey, if you found this valuable, do me a favor. Please comment, share this with someone that could use this information. We're here to help. We love what we do, and we love providing value and giving back and giving some information that would be helpful to you guys. So please comment, share, show the love. I really appreciate it. And of course, if we can be of any assistance to you, let us know. Send us your questions. Let us answer them. I'd be happy to help. Last but not least, somewhere on the link below, if you're interested in more information, I'd love to send you our free Florida's 5-Step Guide to Senior Care. It's a great resource. I think it's so helpful when you're walking through this process. It's completely free. I love what we do, and I just want to be able to help out and give back and help people navigate this complicated web of services. So please, if you'd like, click on that link, get the guide. We'd be happy to mail it to you. You can get a PDF copy of it as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Take care and have a great day.